I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Stings. This is Ariana Gonzalez.
And Anthony Flores with your morning news. Stings, you're a Miami High student. Make sure to keep the halls clean and pick up any trash you see.
Always make sure to be in uniform and come in on time. School starts at 7:20, so make sure you set your alarms.
The cafeteria serves breakfast from 6:30 to 7 a.m. Make sure to come and eat.
Choose kindness, whether it is online or in person. Bullying is never tolerable. When you see bullying or someone you know is getting bullied, let them know to not be afraid, to speak up. If you see something, say something. Preventing bullying starts with you.
Remember to know your worth and don't let anyone try to bring you down.
We're looking for proud Stingarees to join the Miami High Alumni Association.
For more information on how to join the Alumni Association, contact Ms. Corey Cebron at the email listed on the screen.
Students, do not forget to apply for the Miami High School Alumni Scholarship. It is due Tuesday, February 22nd by 8 p.m.
The MHS Alumni Association are looking to give out over 50 scholarships. Please do not miss out on this great opportunity.
Now here's Kenny Gonzalez with your weekly sports.
Hello Stings, I'm Kenny Gonzalez here to give your weekly sports. Starting with our own boys basketball team, we started this month with a loss against Belenja Sweat with a score of 70-63. We did get a win against Hialeah Gardens with a score of 73-53, but we lost again against Miami Northern Senior High with a score of 81-79, and another loss against Trenton High School. Of course, our Stings get back to the hustle by winning against Braddock with a score of 79-54. Unfortunately, that hustle disappeared when we went against Norland High School and lost with a score of 52-68. The next games for the boys basketball team are against Matter Lakes Academy on Monday, January 30th, and against North Miami Beach High School on Thursday, February 2nd. The boys aren't the only ones playing though. The girls basketball team won on the 17th against Coral Gables with an outstanding score of 71-17. But lost against Somerset Academy Chartered High School with a score of 71-62. Of course, our girls team seemed to put some work in our next game against Lourdes High Academy with a score of 69-47. Their next game will be against American Heritage on Saturday, January 28th. Basketball isn't the only one getting action. The boys soccer team won 2 games in a row. The first was against North Miami Beach High School in a score of 5-0 on the 17th and won against Edison with a score of 3-2 on the 19th. The team also competed against Hialeah Gardens, winning with a score of 2-0. The next game will be today against Doral Academy. Make sure to stay and show your support for the team. The girls soccer team tied against Westland Hialeah with a score of 2-2. We are getting reports that the girls soccer team lost against Coral Gables today for a score of 1-0. Well, Stings, those are all the sports news for this week. See you next time.
Stings, this month alone has had over 30 mass shootings all over the country. The tragedy at Monterey Park in California left residents terrified. Victims of the 11 people killed are devastated.
The shooter named Tran is a 72-year-old man that was a regular at the Star Ballroom Dance Studio, the location where the shooting took place. A search in Tran's home revealed that he had hundreds of rounds of ammunition. Investigators also believe that he was taking his own silencers.
While the motive isn't clear, Tran believed that the people in the studio were talking behind his back and that the dance instructor said evil things about him.
As sad and scary this event is, this wasn't the only shooting as of recent. On Monday, January 23rd, there was another shooting in Half Moon Bay, California. 7 people died and 1 person left injured at 2 separate locations.
The suspect of the shooting is Shunli Zhao, a 67-year-old that worked in the location of one of the shootings. It is believed that he turned himself in.
San Mateo County Supervisor Ray Muller comments on the fact that children were on the scene during these incidents.
These shootings left many California residents terrified due to the back-to-back mass shootings. The worst part about this, though, is the fact that these shootings are happening all over the country. The month of January hasn't even finished, yet there were 39 mass shootings just this single month.
USA isn't the only country in a devastating situation, though. Germany and the US are deciding whether or not to send tanks in order to help Ukraine.
The Doomsday Clock, a theoretical clock made by the atomic scientists to determine how close we are to any sort of apocalyptic threat. It was made 75 years ago and was on the 7-minute mark until midnight. It has been the furthest at 17 minutes to midnight around the end of the Cold War.
As of recently, it has moved from 100 seconds to 90 seconds, the closest we have ever been. This, of course, is theoretical. It is just a prediction of how close we are to the supposed end of times.
Stinks. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do.
This has been Ariana Gonzalez
And Anthony Flores with the Morning News.
News. Have a fantastic day.